Hello and welcome all. This is Onward VR Master League Season 15. Tonight we have... Oh my goodness, what's going on? Just a second, guys.
Hey, chat.
Yes.
Easy going right there. Look at him. One more to go.
I am so sorry about that tech issue. We should be ready to go. Don't know why my name is not showing up. Apologies for the tech issues. Yeah, this the first map is going to be Egress tonight. VOA versus Mayhem. Seems that we're waiting for a couple more players on each side. First objective being the hotel. Now, I'm always curious as to what kind of positions people are gonna play inside that bar and how they kind of take control of all the entry points. There's that underground through the garage. There's... Yeah, I can't get my name back, but... There we go. It's interesting. I mean, VOA has Violence of Action have been around for quite a bit now, I think. Mayhem for even longer. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm gonna go to the scoreboard here to show some bans for the night. VOA having Downfall and Subway. Subway being one of the strong suits for Mayhem, especially the older Mayhem, when Vogue and others were playing Theta, Defilade. But it seems that Mayhem is still going strong with Vogue in the in the driver's seat, making sure that the strats are solid, the gameplay is solid, and the principles, the Mayhemian principles, are still intact. I'm gonna get rid of these replays in just a second, but yeah, if you're just tuning in, actually let me pull up the YouTube. It's gonna be some great fun. These two teams are strat heavy, in my opinion, just from my perception of them. We've got some moderators in the chat: Ninja Salad, Luke, and Sky. Welcome, welcome. we've still got about 5 minutes left before the match officially has to start. Yeah, as I was saying, there are just a few entrance points. I mean, honestly, you could narrow it down to just 2 for this objective. There's the office space in which they can come from that green room. The terrace stairs, they can come from inside of the lobby, but that's just it. Those are the final 2 places where they have to come in from, where those utility and smokes might be coming out. And I'm curious to see whether Mayhem will be putting in some people defensively, these spots to try to deny those access points, to try to preemptively deny movement to those 2 entrances for this bar OBJ. Now VOA, they've been around for quite a bit. I recognize BIOS. For a bit they had Gentleman, who I think has changed their username and left the Onward comp scene, but VOA was getting coached by him shortly after season 12. They are a very decent team. VOA having had quite a bit of experience. They might not be the top fraggers in the NA region, but they definitely, they do their work, especially in the match environment where strategy and critical thinking are really important. We have some tech issues coming out from fellow players, but I'm gonna try to get these replays off the screen for y'all. Hopefully that'll refresh them. Nope, they're still there. But to give you just a visual walkthrough of this objective, again, this is in the middle of the map, inside a hotel, in which there are only so few places they can enter from. When I was saying the lobby, I was specifically referring to this one, which is the front end of the hotel. There's also a second entrance right here in this little green room. Oh my gosh, the colliders. This green room has a stairway that can be accessed from the far west and from the far east. And to get there, obviously, you need to clear some corners. But yeah, I'm looking really forward. Right now, we have an incomplete lobby, just waiting for a few more players to join in. But yeah, that was just to give you a little rundown of this first objective that we're about to run into. Setting up the cams. I wish I had a co-caster here with me. I'm getting a little bit lonely and camera shy. I can't help it. Yeah, we're gonna start just any minute now. And here we go, starting off round number 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. 1182. I'm gonna push far north, far north, but holding on to the west side to get an angle all the way across.
Yeah, I might have to read that.
Far west spawn. James placing down a Molotov. As I was saying, this green room being a place of interest for the defense. Oaks going down underground. As VOA, it is a 4v4, as VOA have control of the top of the west. Mithril having an interesting location watching the cross, but Oaks is tucked in onto those boxes. Just waiting for some movement, for somebody to pass by. It's not going to come out. Here comes VOA, circling in on the front of the lobby, and Mithril there in the north. I don't even know what to look at. This is going to be such a slow round, as VOA are taking their time. Myth here, tar in hand, with a C4 placed somewhere, which will be definitely interesting. I'm going to try to look for that C4 now. I don't see it. But VOA is just about ready to start crossing. As officially blocks now pushes that gray car. Mithril won't have a line of sight onto this. And he's making sure to not over peek, but Bias did peek up. Mithril might have seen something. They are inching. There goes one kill. A quick double. Mithril, insane kill there. Grenade going out. Ultimate rival. Last one up with their teammate Shipwrecked, having heard those tar shots. Whoa, Mithril with a possible third. No, they don't find it. That muzzle flash might not reach far enough. Shipwrecked might get a headshot here now. Ooh.
I believe so. That's what it looked like.
Not making any audio cues. Shipwrecked. Oh, and Mithril does find the third.
Just got another one.
Shipwrecked is on track to finding this refrag. Mithril making a hell lot of a noise.
I just have to confirm without exposing.
Shipwreck doing a great job masking their audio. Wonder if they would go for a knife kill.
Yeah, the guy that I saw walk up towards the tunnel entrance came back for some reason. Someone must have been down, but I'm not sure why he would come back towards me.
Beautiful swing and a kill there by Shipwrecked. Bringing it to a 1v3. Look at that quick peek, taking out Mithril in the north. Beautiful job by Shipwrecked as they are now Looting the body. Oaks has resurfaced into the southwest. Will they find this head clip? No, they don't. Oaks goes for the long rotation, which is surprising. Oh my god! Shipwreck grenades themselves. What just happened? An accidental pin pull as Mayhem take the first point of egress. What a strange end to round number 1. I'm very surprised. Thank you for tuning in, Ninja Salad, Sky Joker. We've got Tiger Striker from Raptors, Dr. Spookies, Shrix from Animal House, McComic, and Williams. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited as to what this stream could bring us. What a beautiful double there by Mithril. And Shipwrecked cleaning it off. I am so surprised. I mean, you know, VOA definitely will do their homework. They've chances are they picked this map and they've done their homework. What a crazy end to that round. The same objective now, and again, if you're just tuning in, this is the first round. The first round just happened. VOA versus Mayhem. This objective is the hotel, the bar. As we go into round number 2, ladies and gentlemen, please buckle in. We're in for a ride.
Yes. Remember, death before cap. Death before cap.
We're definitely not here because it's definitely not a spawn here.
Nope, no spawn.
Marsoc have the spawn in the northeast, on the other side of the map compared to VOA. As Ghost watches, might not have seen blocks, takes some pot shots with the Virtus.
One of them's on the big stairs.
That call out comes out. Big stairs is a first for me. I've never heard something like that as Mithril pushes far in the north. Thankfully, they have left it alone and they are wrapped around the objective. I don't know if I have a camera for this. Okay. So, all 4 players except Blocks, who's on this yellow stairs, but everybody's tucked in. Everybody. As Oaks now comes out to the west side of the building. Rival in a great lurk position on the elevator. A place that I hate having to check pushing this objective. Mayhem are slowly closing in as Ghost also wraps around far south on the underpass. Blocks with an interesting push here. Watching that, I mean, like, it's a gamble in my opinion. There's so many players who are so short in this league. Yeah, this garage is pretty exposed here, though those audio cues will come in handy as Oak now begins their journey pushing the terrace and the west side of the lobby. Some Virtus shots going out. Not sure who was spotted, but Mayhem has wrapped around from the east all the way to the west. As now there are 4 players. This again a 4v4. They are on the objective. Three minutes 43 seconds now on the clock. We were just about to hit halfway here. Very slow, and I'm not gonna say passive, but definitely a Marsoc strat with a lot of intention as James Boak pushing with that Scar. A sort of a slow fire rate weapon as a smoke lands into the lobby. Hand signal coming out from James. They've got angles deep into the west lobby. Ghost on that green room stairs, as they call it, big stairs. Flash and a grenade going out. Frag grenade into the... Whoa! Oh, that was a smoke. Shipwrecked and Bios taking control of the offices here. Here comes a util. A grenade is gonna take out both of them! What a replay! Beautiful toss there. As they control now the offices, the defense is coming in danger close towards the objective. James Rezable could be a 4v. No! Blocks takes out one and Oaks refrags. What was that? Great try there by Blocks to close out the lobby, but Mayhem takes another point. I'm gonna have a blast watching back these replays. Let's full screen that. That was crazy. Beautiful nade there by Mayhem on that round number 2. If you're just tuning in, this is the replays of round number 1, where Mithril gets 3 kills, Shipwreck refrags, and then Shipwrecked nades themselves right here, which is crazy to me as an accidental pin pull. But here's round number 2. Offices locked away, Ghost with that beautiful nade toss, killing Bios and downing Shipwrecked. Amazing toss. As an engagement happens on the lobby, James both Rezable. Yeah. A great try there by Shipwrecked. But after that double kill, the refrag went out and Mayhem, through sheer number, took away round number 2. This next objective, sorry, completely forgot. I'm just staring at the chat. Your next objective is going to be in the southwest on the overpass. I absolutely love this objective. It's so fast-paced. Volk need to take care of the far north flank, but also need to pay heavy attention to the overpass Marshawk push. It gets so there's so much pressure to perform on this specific objective. Round number 3, guys. Egress.
You folks going this way. One person can go over there. I
I'll go
have
this
flash
way.
grenades on me, so if I die, make sure to pick those up and use those. I know those motherfuckers will pick them up.
Some last minute strats coming up by Violence of Action as Mayhem Silence go to their spots. And again, that Oaks taking care of that north flank, pushing the warehouses as VOA are already in the north. Rival watching a possible cross, but Oaks is positioned beautifully on that. Oh, takes out one. This is a meta spot, but Blocks is not ready for that. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's jiggling.
What a frag toss by Oaks, but it goes a bit too much to their left, a bit too far, as Rival complains about their playstyle. And no more util going out. That flash went really far, Rival. Good throw, but not placed quite right. Again, we do have Mayhem here locked in on the objective. Though, oh man, I thought I already put a camera here. I'm sorry, guys. As Ghost takes care of this east, Shipwrecked approaching it. That is a common spot there by Ghost. And Shipwrecked is paying mind to it. I love Oak's position. However, they are able, look at Mithril's crosshairs just scanning the west of lobby, but Oaks' position doesn't really do much to counter that far west flank, as Rival is out here in the complete open. Util toss. Not sure when they'll get into an engagement with Oaks. Oaks is tucked in behind that box. Not sure their scope and range of operation as we now go to the south. Shipwrecked ever so quietly pushing the underpass. If Rival gives any clue to Oaks that they are just sitting here, the chances of Oaks sorry, where is Oaks? Oh my gosh, I'm totally tripping. I'm sorry. Oaks is here. Whoa! Rivals flicks onto it. Another flash. A counter flash. Oaks might have been caught out. Definitely got caught out. Rival also getting flashed. That was quite the engagement there. Oaks pre-firing through and does get a headshot onto Bios. What was that? Shipwrecked ever so close to Ghost. Shipwreck doing a really good job making sure those audio cues are not given away in this 1.11 update. Ghost, however... Whoa! Maybe they have heard something.
There's one over here by me.
Yeah. Ultimax taking out Oaks finally after they get 2 kills. Refrag, VOA now left with a 2v3 on their hands. Marauder, Mithril. What a flick and reorientation to take out that overpass. It's all left up to Rival with under 2 minutes and a half left on the clock. What are you gonna do? Now, James Boak. No! What could have been a beautiful nade toss onto that red brick complex. Doesn't work out for James. But James, I no doubt think that he's got something tucked in under his sleeves to control this west of objective. James with a late angle. Rival expecting some kind of movement, but James here is a long-standing veteran player of Onward. James has, whoa, been so successful with a pistol? Are you out of ammo? No freaking way. What is that? James is actually operating. What is Rival doing? Again, a 1v3. All 3 of them collapsed in on the objective. Rival shooting their pistol. Flash out. Rival is taken out, and James is gonna swing here and gets that beautiful kill. What a utility toss, and cleans it up with an AK-12. Mayhem take a 3rd point tonight. A slow but diligent win from the Forever Team Mayhem. I'm curious to see what kind of shenanigans Mayhem is going to do for this objective. I mean, again, they have Mayhem with Boak being such a pro utility thrower. I'm really expecting a util heavy strategy coming from Mayhem. They have banned these close quarter combat maps, as you can see, Cargo and Tanker as their top 2 bans against a team like VOA. You know, it goes to show what kind of game, what kind of play style they try to avoid. Great util throw attempts though, regardless, from both VOA and Mayhem. Gotta give them props. Round number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Mayhem could take this away from VOA with a 4.0. Mayhem with the far east spawn. This is going to be interesting.
Go left side. I'm gonna go left side with Ghost. And I'm gonna smoke over quick.
I'm going right side.
I'll go right side with
yeah,
us.
just be careful on that right side, guys. Okay, don't stack up.
Yeah.
Hearing some mention of smokes. Here comes Volk pushing with, oh, very similar spots coming out. With Ghost with an early peek, quickly taking out blocks, trying to push into that spot. It's already a 4v3 in Mayhem's favor. Mithril now pushing the dumpster. This is crazy. Look at these smokes. 3 smokes already, not even a full minute into the round. Look at these crosshairs. Viewers of today's stream, Mayhem versus VOA. This is a quick advance. Mithril pushing the north. Oaks taking out the objective. Recta has a line of sight, but the cap could go out. Oaks taking out a second rival, swinging around. What is this? And an ultimate trade as Mayhem take 4 points. Insanely fast round today. Great games by Mayhem today. Wow. Ghost with a 4-1 KD. Oaks leading with a 5-2 and Mithril following up with a 4-1. That was crazy. I'm absolutely shocked. Horrific gameplay. I mean, that smoke overwhelmed the defense so much that Oaks was able to kill one on objective and continue pushing, killing another one west of the objective before trading with the last defender crashing back to OBJ. This next map is going to be Snow Peak. Let's quickly full screen these replays and enjoy the sheer silliness. And we are back as I was trying to figure out the cams and the lobby code. Next map, Snow Peak. Mayhem starting off on Marsoc, starting off the night with the north compound objective.
Oh, here's my name.
How dare you, man?
Shit. I'm
I
taking
wanted a limo.
flash on the ground.
You spoiled.
I know. Wow, you grabbed it out of my hand.
With that north spawn, it's going to be interesting what Mayhem, a slow but at the same time fairly aggressive team, is going to do here on this quick spawn.
My little shimmy shammy.
Okay, but they're probably not gonna.
Hip, 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 hip.
The defense really tight on the objective. Surprising, because their range of motion is completely free to push these bunkers, but they don't. VOA opts to circle the objective for players as... Whoa, what a launch shot onto Shipwrecked into the far north. Great pick there by Ghost, bringing it to an early 3v4, not even a full minute into the round. Oaks now pushing the Hesco lines, flanking all the way around, possibly for a lakeside push. VOA is gonna they're gonna get pinched, whether they like it or not. Wow. Will rival dare to peek the north? Ghost. M4 in hand. Where is Mithril? Oh, there they are. Look at that.
Yep, am doing.
I'm about a
Oaks
minute out.
just about to reach that southwest corner of the lake. James Boak calling out the shots as rivals crosshair line
Copy,
the North
southwest
Valley.
outside. Southwest outside.
Call out coming out. Identification
Solid copy.
or not. Maybe they're talking about
Laid 'em out.
Oak's position. Look at James just prancing along close to the bunker lane. No mind to any possible lurks. Luckily for them, they're not going to have to deal with this. VOA now 3 players up are wrapped around this objective. Oaks is going to have a bunch of free space to move around, as it doesn't appear for any defender to be watching that west side of the lake. Rival watching the north, blocks locked in on objective, and BIOS waiting for a tower push, but they do not have an early angle onto the west lake to deny any movement. Mayhem 4 players up, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, this is Mayhem versus Violence of Action. Oh, no way. The match clips were on the entire time. I'm so sorry. Thank God I checked. Oh man, I feel terrible now. I'm sorry, guys. Shots going out.
Shacks.
Mithril just looking for some movement here. Free firing with the Scar into the shacks. Blocks is going to try to find that kill, but they don't. James Boak and Oaks lining it. AK-12 shots go now. Mithril finally down by Blocks, but guess what? Oaks is now on the other side of the hangar. BIOS obviously clearly hearing these shots. Rival taking out a second Ghost. It's a 2v2. BIOS... What? Boak is the last man up with a frag onto the objective. The revive will not be going out. It's too late. Past 2 minutes left on the objective. BIOS narrowly misses a grenade. Does Boak dare get this revive? No, they do not, as Rival cleans it up. VOA take their first point against Mayhem tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for missing the majority of the match, but of this specific round, but thankfully not much happened. Not much happened. I just wanted to clarify, Oaks was wrapping around from the quick spawn, which is in the northeast, wrapping around all the way down southwest, pushing up through the lake. Got killed there by BIOS on the west side of the objective, as Mithril got taken down from another player on the objective. Ghost taken out by Rival watching the north, and to finish it off, James, as they were rotating back towards the bunker line, towards the Hescos, got killed on that cross, trying to go for that revive as Mithril was only downed. That's the summary of the rounds. My bad. I totally forgot the replay was left up there. I am sorry.
So if
Yeah.
you want me to instead play back here, just stop
Yeah.
this entrance. I don't care where you play
Or
from.
just something or somewhere.
Find a spot.
That's not a Christmas song.
Puppy monkey, baby.
VOA have the same objective. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm on the right screen. I am so sorry, guys. What the hell? Interesting. It does seem that the defense is pushing the bunker line. Actually, no, they're pushing the North Valley. Will they continue up, though? Mithril pushing. AK-12 shots, seeing some movement on the bunker line. Mithril is still going. Wow, what an aggressive push here. Though VOA do not have that spread that Mayhem is expecting, so more shots going out from a TAR and AK-12. Mithril now swinging. They are gonna wreck. What a nade toss. I mean, this is surgical. Surgical tosses there by Boke. Amazing. That is unfortunate. Mithril could have done a little bit of work there, maybe gotten into an engagement with blocks, but they are rotating back around to the far north as Marsoc begin their center east push. We'll have to keep an eye on Mithril as they tuck into the north, expecting a flank, but we'll have to see whether anything comes out of that. Rival now has approached the bottom. A TK -1.
I think I just TK'd, guys.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he looks black.
Okay. I know what you mean. Wait. Mithril is now beginning to flank now. Wow, I cannot believe I caught it with a 1-2. Shipwrecked are they ready? No way! The flash goes out. Shipwrecked is taken out. Mithril finds it. What was that? Mithril not having cooked that flash at all, having tossed it so far away. I'm so surprised Shipwrecked got hit. And they finish it off on the bunker line. Mayhem take a point back. Oh my goodness. What was that? This next objective in the east tunnels. Mayhem on the offense, VOA on the defense. I mean, if I can expect anything, I'm gonna expect VOA to be locked in around the objective just like last time. With Mayhem doing their due work, wrapping around the objective, coming out from at least more than one side. Excuse me, one side of the map. And they're gonna pinch in slowly. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I just realized that that tech issue with the replays was not as big of a deal as I thought it was. I didn't expect it, but it seems that it only happened for half a second. But here we go, round 3, guys.
Try to eliminate any push from that angle.
With the west spawn. Wow, I cannot wait to see what happens. Mithril taking control of that U-tunnel. Again, VOA locked in on around objective. I'm curious to see what Blocks is going to do as they actually push out. Having to go against both Mithril and Oaks. Now, will these two players keep their Will they keep their parallel and push blocks at the same time? Mithril is hanging back. Util tossed by... Wow! That got Oaks. A beautiful toss by blocks as they don't completely push on that flash. They do deter Oaks. This is not good. Another util. A frag. Narrowly missing blocks, but Mithril is still tucked in. Fairly conservative. Oaks doing the same. These two players have got to make sure that they push this at the same exact time. Sorry, guys. On this north end, however, we have BIOS defending with a C4. Yeah, they've got that C4 equipped in their hands, which is an interesting play.
Go ahead.
Wow, Mithril takes out blocks in that. I'm so sorry I missed that engagement.
Didn't know when I was coming.
As Ghost spearheads this north, a C4 going off. BIOS. Ghost having seen some blood. What a util toss! Oh my god! That was spectacular. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Mayhem definitely putting on a show for us with these util tosses. Mithril flanking around from the south of the util tunnel. His rival having to take care of the north and the south. Mithril deploying the smoke in preemption. Come on! Flash going out onto the snow. Rival, will they be able to get that revive? Mithril, do you get the double? They get the double, Mithril!
Good execution.
Lined up for Mayhem to bite down and take the win. Another point for Mayhem. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry. Mayhem took the win, guys. I apologize. What a play here tonight. Amazing frag throw by Ghost there from the north, just denying that defender any chance to play the game. They absolutely yeeted them back to the tent with that really impeccable chef's kiss of a grenade throw, which was actually behind a corner. Beautiful toss. I mean, this just goes to show the standard, the standard of quality that Mayhem brings, especially with James Boakes' leadership. I can only imagine that he's in charge of that. Practicing that utility throws is beautiful to watch, and I mean, I can imagine even better from being a player and doing that nade toss. I mean, I can imagine it's so gratifying to see an impeccable nade throw back after the match on the cast. I'm blown away. Marsoc with a similar spawn in the west.
Let's speed it up a little bit, maybe. A little bit more effort.
Amazing performance here tonight by Mayhem.
They heard us, called us out.
I'm gonna go smoke.
Mayhem relatively locked in on the objective, though they aren't pushing a defender here. Smoke out, rival seeing a little pixel of James Boak. Doesn't find it at Oaks, find one. Trading, actually. Quick trade there. A good try. But Mithril has that angle. A frag toss. Beautiful placement. Exactly where that smoke is, too, which is insane. As now they have control of the south.
One here near me. Smith.
No, it's me, it's me.
Oh, fuck.
That's funny. What? No way, a C4 on the south. Ghosts.
2, 3 in the tunnel.
BIOS, go for the revive! Go for the revive, Ghost confirms it! No, they get the double kill! I'm sorry I missed it, but how did VOA miss that possibility to at least refrag after that confirm? Ghost gets away with 2 kills. VOA left with just 1 player, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. He just got away with it. Shipwrecked has that late angle, won't be able to see Boke. Maybe now the kill doesn't go out. Unfortunately, James Boke escapes. Oh my goodness. That refrag was so close, I could almost taste it in my mouth. It was so darn close. Ninja, thank you for the shout out. I miss you too. It would have been nice to co-cast, you know. Hit me up on Discord if you're still down to hop in the middle. I'd be more than happy to invite you in and update the stream over. Just past halfway through the round, and it's a 1v3. VOA versus Mayhem. Mayhem is going to tire out their shoulder muscles and biceps from holding their guns up for so long, as our last VOA player, Violence of Action player Shipwrecked, starts to flank around from the north. Oaks having traded with a double kill coming out from Ghost in the from the south. If you're just tuning in, Mayhem, you can see the scores up top. Mayhem having won Egress, our first map of tonight. 4-0. And VOA having taken just 1 round of this second map. Snow Peak. Wow, a C4 is still deployed. I'm expecting by Mithril.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Let me see your chest. There's that clacker. Mithril will have access to audio cues, but it is quite a fair bit away. I'm not sure if that audio is easier to use being inside the hallway instead of out in the tunnel where it gets echoey. They might be able to hear some footsteps once they hit the off of the snow onto the cement. It'll be interesting to see whether Shipwreck does check for C4. I mean, this is one of the most common spots. I know some teams, especially back in Season 12, often opted to place someone back here, use this slice of a line to check for any movement and toss a C4 overhead and blow it. But, you know, this is a totally different angle. James Boke with an interesting position. Not sure why, but here it goes. 30 seconds on the clock. The C4 doesn't go out, and James Boke finishes it off. What an angle. Mayhem now brings it to a 3-1 on our map of Snow Peak. This is match point, as if they because if they take just one more point, it's all over for VOA. Next objective for round number 5 in Kill Room in the northeast. This is going to be, I mean, it really depends on who you ask, but in my opinion, it's definitely a Volk advantage on this, though we have seen some crazy plays here by Marsoc teams. to absolutely wreck the defense. It's going to be interesting as we jump straight into round number 5. Marsoc have the south spawn in the garages, the tank garages. Again, a 4v4. You can see the scores up there at the top.
I thought I confirmed the guy if you're talking
But you
about
talked about it in your recording and debrief afterwards.
Yeah. Mr. Stare at me and assume that means throw him a grenade.
Here comes the Marsoc push. But guess what, VOA, they are doing exactly what their playstyle. I mean, come on. They're playing so close to the objective. I don't know if Mayhem is ready to face the full force of violence of action, because it's coming. Interesting. Blocks is out here on the barrels with a sniper. What? What is that? On their tippy toes too, on some phantom. Oh, it looked like they were just levitating. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. Hold on. Here comes Marsoc. James Boak, utility in hand. What the heck was that? That was delightful. Oh my gosh, James, you really do age like fine wine. What a beautiful play, as there's a double kill by Ghost and James. A 2v4. 4 minutes now on the clock. Ghost is tight on the north. Tucked in, a nade there. Oh my gosh, James finishing it out with another nade kill. What the heck? Nade Central. Ghost and James. Holy cow. Let's full screen these bloody replays and enjoy the full, oh my gosh, the full richness of these util throws. My gosh. Before we get there, I'm gonna quickly call out the kills, the KDs tonight. Mithra with a 4-1, Ghost with a 6-1, I believe. What a performance here tonight. Wow. I mean, come on. Let's give some claps for Mayhem with these insane util throws in the chat, please. Now, map number 3, we have the southeast block objective. VOA now on offense. I'm looking forward to see they've got that north spawn. James Boak watching this cross. What an aggressive peek. Oh my gosh. Any other team and any other spawn and James would have been caught out right there. That's just a battle of reflexes and wits there. But James was confident having that late angle there. The top of their head is exposed. What? They don't get... What is going on? What? What is going on? Oaks is taken down with a pistol? What? Here comes one kill in that tank courtyard. What is going on? Finding shipwrecked as well with that revive, a 2v4. Rival flashes. James Boak gets caught. These two players now controlling the east and west courts. Whoops, wrong one. There it is. Some more shots from Boak confirming it. What just happened? Ghost with a kill, but Bio's taking one as well. Last man up. Silence throughout the map as we now cross the halfway point. Bios in the mini market. Oh my gosh. Oaks having taken that scaffolding spot is such a disruptive Volk spot, especially late round. Bios is gonna have to pull out the Onward textbooks to make sure they don't fall into that trap, as I have so many times. Two minutes now, ladies and gentlemen. Frag grenade getting tossed out. What's going on? Some fireworks, early celebratory util tosses. Oh my god, like artillery in World War II. Bios, here's those tosses. Oh man. There we go. Again, Oaks' position, let me just highlight this. This is such a crazy play, though their back is exposed. Bios might get shot in the side of the head if they are not careful, as Oaks has complete control of the mid-road. Yeah, I was about to be like, why are you rotating off? This is such a great spot. M249 shots. Oaks snaps onto that audio cue as we now approach less than a minute left in the round. James, having narrowed it down, and takes the kill. What a kill by Boke. Round 1 of Bazaar. I'd like to present to you a little special guest here tonight. Ninja, are you there?
I am here.
There you are. I actually totally messed up, and I did not have desktop audio on, so the players did not hear the majority of the first round, but I'm glad you're here, man.
Well, I am glad to be here too. I'm sorry I did not pick up this cast earlier today, but I am excited to be here for map 3 at least. I've been following the cast inside the tubes.
I don't mind at all.
What are the odds
really
that they
don't.
tried to pre-fire?
We're going now into
I'm taking
round number
bets.
2.
Blocks,
I mean,
stop doing
night
it.
5.
Stop doing. I mean, you can.
Some
but
interesting
I bet
audio
they're
from
gonna
VOA.
For the north.
A little bit of an argue, but Ninja, please tell me your thoughts on this objective, a pre-fire going out for the quick spawn. What are the key elements that VOA have to nail down to make sure they get a Volk victory here on this objective?
Yeah, you got to nail down pretty much all the crossroads. The tank crossing, the crossroads objective, and the main street, making sure no players get across. Once they get that 360 rotation around this south central or southeast objective point,
Sure.
they can pinch in from any one of what, 4 doors, and 5 doors. Oh God, there's 5 of them.
Rival getting an early pick onto Ghost in the northeast. James Boke refragging though with just a down.
Still alive in one of the front shops, north side of objective.
I mean, look, they're coming at them from the essentially the center west of the objective and the north.
Yes.
How do you expect this Mayhem play to come out?
You know, watching this spread out Mayhem defense, you got Shipwreck and James Boke going at it in the east right now. And then you have the major fight up over here at Crossroads. You know, they're trying to do what I said earlier, get this 360 pinch around this objective.
Right. I mean, oh my gosh, how did he get away with that? What a swing there by Shipwreck. James, the north push is now denied. What do Mithril and Oaks have left to do here?
They're going to have to team up through the fridge and this back door. Oaks is going to have to clear out a lot of angles, eat a lot of this clock trying to root out all the Vulcan defenders. But luckily for Oaks, they're all centralized in the objective area, so they're not going to experience a lot of conflict.
Wow, what a kill there by Myth. Just by chance, what is going on? A TK going out on the objective. Bios takes out Oaks somehow. In the south, it's just left up to Mithril. I think you were right that they should have double teamed, but Mithril, look, he's now pushing the north of objective. Smoke's out. What is this? One pick. Will he find the second? Bios does not have the full breath as Mithril gets the double clutch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Bios had to push the smoke. The obstruction was there, couldn't let Myth get in for the cap right there. Myth just had to wait for the rotation. What a well-placed smoke Myth had there, knowing that somebody had to rotate out.
Absolutely. My gosh. I'm glad you joined in because it's also getting spicy now. I mean, those first two I think map number 2 was frag heavy. We had that one kill on offices for egress, but those were beautiful frags on Snow Peak. Any specific ones you were especially impressed by?
I think any map with Mayhem in it is really frag heavy. The nice, you know, I'm always a fan of the tunnel mock grenade frag. You know, a really meta thing. You know, going through the tunnel objective.
Sure.
That meta crate spot. I'm always a fan of that one.
I mean, now still map 3, but a totally different objective. This is the east block. You can see here a strong north push. They are just running like crazy as they're about to run into rival head on onto Kiot. Quick pick. Oaks taken down in the far north. An immediate 4v3. I mean, how will Marsoc be able to take at least 1 point again against Mayhem on this objective? How will they be able to do it? Oh my gosh, look at this in the south. Ninja.
Yeah. VOA gave up the critical main road there, letting Myth and
-1, so that's
who
2
else
down.
was with him? Ghost, I believe. Go in and cross that main road. Either spawn for this objective on Marsoc can get the early lane aiming down this tank and deny any cross. Giving that up allowed Myth and Ghost to cross that street and engage Marsoc heavily, you know, to what seems to be VOA's surprise that they were not expecting two Volk players there.
Absolutely. They did exceptionally well in the south, taking out 2 defenders and also Rival's great angle onto Oaks, taking him out on the north of Kiot. I mean, this is crazy for James to be on map number 3 after winning the other 2 maps. The first 1v4 that we've seen. I mean, VOA have completely cleaned up the rest of Mayhem. And like, so what do you think about James's position here defending? Does he have sight onto all the cap spots?
Yeah, James's position's pretty meta. As you can see, he denied the early east objective push.
Right.
You'll hear footsteps in the north. The only real threat is the blue room and this eastern entrance to the courtyard. As there will be no audio cues, and you see James looking at the blue room right now.
Yeah, I don't think he even realized that he was the last up until he checked his tablet, crashing back to the objective after rotating off of Kiot. I heard him call out, and I mean, I can't imagine the confusion and disappointment after hearing some gunshots. Will Shipwreck be on the chopping block next? What a beautiful headshot kill by James. Shipwrecked barely gets it. Oh, they do with a headshot with the pistol.
The G17
Brutal.
has gotten James twice so far since I've been in this lobby.
Wow.
Shipwreck getting James twice. That's amazing. Love to see it. Hate to see it.
Hey, dude, that was crazy. That pistol, I don't have the guts to bring something like that. I don't know about other players.
Sacrificing utility and extra things. I was curious because I've seen Shipwreck use a pistol in basically every round or every map. Every map for sure, and I'm not sure every round, but it's been interesting to see.
Yeah. I'm just like so confused by like what's going on.
Wow. Come on.
Same objective this time, Mayhem on offense. They've got that quick spawn. Same spawn as VOA. James getting pretty close to clutching it up with just a wonder shot with the G17 headshot onto James there as they go. Wow, what an engagement. Beautiful kill there by James in the north, clearing the north out. A lot of movement. Rival Mithril going down.
Here, Ghost and Kiot, classic Ghost.
Rival being able to identify Ghost on Kiot.
Really not holding to what James Boak said.
frag going out. I mean, will
I don't know
VOA
where-
loosen up and get more aggressive on this defense? I feel like it's been their
Yeah.
pitfall, their downfall.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Currently, they're holding this really tight, meta, close support defense. This gives up a lot of map room for, James and the rest of Mayhem to circle in the objective and really let them control the map. That's the pitfall of a lot of teams. That's giving up that map control. Not being
Absolutely. I mean, James with a 1-2 nade and a smoke. Oaks operating here in the south. You are absolutely right. I mean, they've got to lock it down to save some MMR points. If I were VOA, I'd be freaking out with that smoke because that's in cap range, just barely. Thankfully, block. Wow, ultimate rival taking out Ghost. Now a 2v3 VOA doing some work here. It's just Oaks and James. I just blended their names together. No, yeah, my voice is breaking because I'm just recovering from a sore throat and cough. But look at that pick, that rotation. Bios, will they find it? They don't! James with the beautiful double! As it's just now rival having to clutch this up. They should hear those footsteps coming out by Oaks. They get the pick! What a kill!
Got another one left.
Ultimate rival using comms to dead teammates. What does James need to do to finish this 4th round for Mayhem to win? Ninja, tell me something.
James should have an accurate kill count. I don't know if he's picking up these footsteps by rival, but he should be hearing this, and so this gives him the advantage. Rival not knowing James is in blue room right now. You're gonna see this quick flip
I think
by
he
James
heard
here.
those footsteps. I think it's gonna happen. Yup.
There we go.
Wow.
Now, those audio cues and knowing the kill count are key to winning these trades or winning these engagements.
What can you... I mean, I haven't been really active in the past 2 seasons, 13 and 14, but what does this match mean to VOA's overall team performance and history?
I'm not sure where VOA fell in the ladder in season 14. This first week or two, first 3 games, of course, in season 15, you'll see these different kinds of matchup as the MMR kind of starts to settle. It really doesn't level out until probably like week 4 or 5 when Steam start getting their stars. So this might not have as detrimental of a effect on their ladder ranking overall.
Sure.
Because they'll still get matched up by facing Mayhem. Mayhem is a high-level team, so is VOA. So they're probably going to get mid-match teams next season or next week.
Oh, that's definitely great insight. As we approach week 3, I bet there's going to be quite a bit of settling left to do, ranking-wise, as players just begin to warm up and start their journey of improvement. Wow, look at this, Ninja. What do you see here? This is such a... I'm sorry, you obviously can see, but what do you think? This is such an aggressive push. 1 on Kiot, 2 in the east block. Shipwreck just about to breach this west court.
And this is what we're talking about in the last map. Trying not to give up as much map. Oaks could be a thorn in VOA's side from Kiot if they play it correctly.
Oh my god!
-1.
James Boak taking out another. You are absolutely right. They are thorny. The revive does come out to a 3v4, but Ghost definitely hears these footsteps. What a nade there. I mean, those bounces got lucky, but the fact that Ghost got it is impressive. Another frag by James. Doesn't get anybody.
He's coming to you, man.
Wild.
It's risky with Oaks and Kiot right now.
out in the open. But as you could hear, James did
Another
say that
nade.
mithril. Wow. I missed that, but that was close.
Just a hair too far.
Look at Myth. They are so close to each other, and they get him. How did I get that replay? Oh my gosh, that was so close.
I thought he was up with it.
Oaks ends up getting BIOS after they rotate towards the east block. It's just one VOA member. Match point as James finishes it off. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayhem 12-2. VOA. An exciting end. I can't help but want to hear your thoughts on the overall map. The overall match, the pacing, the speed of VOA's defense and offense, the way Mayhem were able to counter those spots. Any thoughts?
Yeah, like, we're talking about, previous matchups before. You have two different kinds of playstyles here. One's a very aggressive, very pushed out on defense,
right,
where the other team is a little bit more reserved, playing a more conservative defense. It could be due to the player count, them doing 4v4s for the night, not wanting to risk a flank or a far out pushed out defender and living only 3 or 2 on defense for the OBJ. But Mayhem probably thinking the opposite. Hey, there's only 4 people attacking. We can risk some defenders and just go get the push out kills, which is what we saw for tonight's matchup.
Yeah. Dude, every time you say something, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I totally agree, but I couldn't have put it in those words. Yeah. I don't know. For me, those nades are just mind-blowing. It's just especially James, having that, you could see how much time he spent on the free roams just practicing nade tosses into those spots. It's so impressive. I don't know if you specifically recall on Snow Peak when they were Marsoc pushing the kill room objective, James both threw a nade into that barrels position and barely missed. Using the topography, the steepness of the mountain, they were able to roll the grenade down really close to that spot. I found that really impressive.
Yeah, I've spent countless hours as well, not even getting close to the precision accuracy of James Boak and the rest of Mayhem when it comes to utility usage. I've even broken my fair share of controllers throwing things early on in my Onward career, trying to mimic and throw grenades with precision.
Yeah, I remember even since season 11, when I was on Pantheon, the captain and I were so like, wow, he's got it. And we would watch back Serious Fun Times from Theta's lobbies and be absolutely blown away. James always keeping up the amazing work. What a professional and artisan. That's gonna be it for us today. Again, Mayhem, they slam dunk this match against VOA 12-2. This has been my kind of late Ninja Salad co-caster, but again, I really appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That's going to be it. Let me roll the replays really quick, and please enjoy the rest of your night.
Onward VRML is brought to you by Downpour Interactive, HyperX, ProTube VR. Thanks for watching VRML.